Hi there, my name is Nicolette Mantica, and I am formerly class of Yale 2019. I am here to talk to you guys a little bit today about my experience at Yale, specifically with their mental health system, and why I decided to leave. So I was originally class of 2019, but after I left on a medical withdrawal, I decided not to return. And so I instead transferred to Northwestern University, where I graduated in 2020. So when I first started at Yale, I had the best freshman year ever. I joined so many clubs, I made tons of friends, and I was making good grades. I thought everything was great. But over the next year or two, my OCD symptoms began to get worse and worse. And I didn't seek treatment. I was afraid of admitting to myself that I had a problem, but I was also afraid of accessing the services at the university. I had heard so many rumors about these negative experiences that students had with Yale Health and with the mental health counseling center specifically. When my condition got to a place in which I really needed to get help, I ended up seeking help through Yale Health. But after a few months of treatment, was hospitalized and eventually was asked to leave on medical withdrawal. It was really shocking because I wasn't really in a life or death circumstance. I had very little knowledge beforehand about what decisions were being made on my behalf, and it happened really suddenly. I was told I was going to have to leave Yale. I had 2 hours to pack all my things, and then I was gone. And in my time away from Yale, I was living back home in a rural area in which I didn't have many resources, and was hospitalized again just 6 months later. But in transferring to Northwestern University, I found that I could find providers who cared for me as an individual and a university that would support me as a student. They had a great disability office that was especially encouraged for students to use who had mental health issues. Here, I just want to talk to the students today and really just be there as a form of support. I can't really give that much advice because every situation is different. But my first thing is that don't be afraid to ask for help. I know it's scary, especially at Yale, where everyone can be so high achieving and there's so much going on and you don't want to feel weak. But in the end, it's gonna be worth it. Asking for help is probably the scariest step in the mental health journey, but it's also the one that leads to everything else. The only other thing I have to say is that you, whoever you are, a student at Yale, you are the expert on your own condition. There might be a lot of people, doctors, nurses, peers, who try to tell you what you're feeling or try to explain your symptoms away. But you know what's wrong and you know how you feel. And that feeling is valid and important. And so I want you to know that whatever help that you do get, that you're still in charge of the whole process. And I hope that all of you continue to enjoy your experiences at Yale and you're able to find a way to do your studies and live your life in a healthy, happy way. I love you. We love you. And thanks for being here today. Bye.